policy process and a couple of other things like that, and I would be interested in, so maybe there's a move and also and further be resolved that would cause us to go back into each one of these policies in the short run and look at them and see what the details of those are. Commissioner Nelson.
Thank you, Chair. Commissioner Fink, are you suggesting that we have a copy of these statutes attached as part of this?
No, I'm just saying that if in fact you're going to make reference to it, this board ought to be wise enough to look at each one of those and make sure that the processes and procedures that are in those things are in fact consistent with what we're thinking about and should be done.
I have, and that's why but one quick point that I'd like to make here to the attorney's comment. It took an awful long time to look at all of this because I couldn't find any place in the state of Minnesota, nor could I find a place in the United States where an outside entity had oversight of an elected body. Now, if you can find that, I'm just more than happy to look at what you've got. But the fact of the matter is that the statute clearly puts it out there, and I have heard from my constituents. In fact, the majority of the constituents I have heard from on this are elected officials, and they have come to me, and if this board would like, I'd be more than happy to bring them in front of this board. But they have come to me and said, there is a reason why we elected you. There is a reason why we elected commissioners. This is very straightforward. The language already exists. We're working within the statute that is already there. And I think that the amount of time that has been spent on this, and as many of you board members may be aware, that at least 3 commissioners sought outside legal counsel on this. And I have to tell you that it's been looked at extensively.
Due to the time, I've got 2 people on the list. I will take others, but keep your comments close and as quick as you can so that we can get this vote in before Commissioner Crone leaves. Commissioner O'Neill.
Thank you, Chair. Dana, could you provide us with everything that has been cited here when we get our packets on Thursday?
You actually probably have that in your office.
Well, that's a good idea, but
Succinctly.
right, exactly. That would be helpful.
Done. Commissioner Rocker.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. I guess I have no, I will be supportive of moving this forward, and I think as Commissioner Crone has stated, it may not be a perfect document, but in many ways it is a very groundbreaking action that leads local governments, as there is no such thing anywhere else that anyone's been able to discover. And it's leading other government bodies by defining a code of ethics that we are